Hey Virgo, welcome and thank you for being here. Welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. I wanted to say thank you to Virgos for all the likes and the shares and the hypes and everything you guys have been doing to help the channel. It truly means the world to me. I appreciate you so much. Let's do it. We have the Wisdom of the Oracle. We're also going to be using the Haunted House Tarot. We're also going to be using the Wheel of the Year. And at the very end, we're also going to be using the After Tarot. And this is going to give us a little glimpse into August. At that time, I'll have new videos out for you. You'll get a little peek at what's to come. All right, that's at the very end. But let's start with your Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know? What are the messages? We've got co-create. What else do we need to know, please? Co-create for me is usually working with spirit. Yeah, higher power, and you got orphaned in the middle here. So you feel alone sometimes like this orphaned card. This is like the Five of Pentacles. But spirit says, we are working together. We got you. We are with you. And your intuition already knows this. You already know there's a connection, and I have chills right now as we're speaking. I feel like when you think you're alone, you're never alone. That's what I really feel. Okay, let's get into it. You have ancestors and loved ones and spirit, God, universe, whoever you believe in on the other side who's obviously got your back and wants you to know it. Spirit and angels, what do we need to know? What are the messages here for Virgo? This is also for Virgo cross watchers. Welcome. This could be your reading. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which for me is sometimes a Virgo card. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have Judgment. What else? Get them all here. You got a lot of cards too. So did another sign. I don't remember what. I want to say it could have been Taurus, or it's either Taurus or Libra, or I think it was one of those two. Maybe it was Sagittarius. I don't remember. Somebody else got a lot of cards like this. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Well, at the bottom of your deck, you have the Hanged Man, but no longer hanging. The Hanged Man's in the reverse now. And you have, oh, wow, you're at nines. That's excellent. So you're at these nines. You're at the 9 and the 10. And even though it might feel rough, like this person's defending their self, running from something, actually, this is the Haunted House Tarot. It's a little creepy sometimes. And this 9 of Swords, she's really stressed out. Even though all that's been going on and you felt like you were stuck in it, the Hangman comes out in the upright. Not only that, but while you were in this state, you also became enlightened. And that's clear to me, because not only do you have the Hangman in the reverse now, you also have the Judgment card. And this is a very enlightening state. This is this awakening, this epiphany, this renewal you've been manifesting as the Magician here in the Three of Wands. You also have the Three of Cups right next to that. And look at the emotions this person's been going through. You know, they depict it as someone drowning in their emotions. You also got the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles at the very end. So you end up standing in this really high vibration at the end here with this new beginning. But we didn't even get into the top cards yet. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and look at how she's like pushing away the Four of Pentacles. So I want to know what's going on there. We'll check it out. You end up with your central issue being the Four of Pentacles in Judgment, and you have the Queen of Cups over here. So there could be two of you, or this could be someone who's involved in some way. This also can be someone very angelic. Remember, you're co-creating. This can be someone on the other side. This can be a loved one, an ancestor, an angel who is looking after you. It's right next to Judgment. I just got chills again. I feel like you are definitely connected to someone or something on the other side. He, she, they, on everything I said. Angels have no gender. But my cards are always non-gender specific. They're open to interpretation. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Virgo reading. Let's take a look at your Four of Pentacles. What about it? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you thought every single thing had spilt. 2 5s, oh my goodness. 5 of Pentacles, which is the orphaned card, the same energy. And look at the 5 of Cups. She thought every single cup spilled. This is how you've been feeling, and you've been hanging on to this feeling, and it could be because something financial happened. I feel something financial happened. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What about the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, the Princess of Pentacles reversed. There was some kind of financial drain. It happened in the past, though, with the Six of Cups reversed. Tell me about the Judgment card. What about it? This Judgment is right next to this Queen of Cups. This Devil came out on its side as a challenge. I do feel like you've been stuck in this energy. Like this Six of Cups reversed with the Princess of Pentacles reversed, with these 5s of just feeling devastated on top of the 4 of Pentacles, stuck in Devil on top of Judgment. I feel like you've been stuck in this energy. This energy has like held you captive for a while. You were Hangman here in this 9 and 10. You might have had to finish a cycle, because when I see 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands, and then this Hangman shows up instead of in Hangman position in reverse, this makes me feel really good. This makes me feel like finally there's a progression about to happen. You're going to get unstuck from something, and it might not be that you were stuck. You might have just had to finish a cycle, like I said. Yeah, look at this. Fell right out of the deck. Princess of Wands and 5 of Swords, another 5. You were drowning in emotions, because this is all these 5s is such a difficult place to be. 5s is when you're feeling taken advantage of. You can even feel bullied. You can feel lost, lonely, sad. There's so many feelings you can have with the 5s. But it could just be that you were going through a really difficult time. And we have the Princess of Wands here, who's waiting for information, looking for information. This can even be your message from Spirit. Expect information. We have this Queen of Cups angelic energy here as well. Expect to see something, and your 5s end up in the reverse. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. What about the 3 of Wands? This is that manifestation energy. You're manifesting a gift in from the universe. See how she doesn't see that gift? The cups are getting filled, but she doesn't know it. She feels bummed. She's like, when are my cups going to be filled? When is the universe going to fill my cup? It's getting filled, but she doesn't see it. This came out reversed. I feel like you're going to see it. You're manifesting it in, whether you even realize it or not. In this deck, the 3 of Cups is a very emotional kind of an energy. King of Cups just came out reversed. Another emotional energy for me. Let's get another one. What is this emotional energy? Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Yeah, it has to do with, look at all the things that came out. But listen, you're about to see something big. You're going to see your wheel turn where it was all jammed up. That 4 of Pentacles back here. Wait, the Queen of Pentacles looked like she was pushing away. Same exact energy coming out. We're going to redo all of this, though. This is just way too many cards. What about this 3 of Cups? Yeah, the Magician reverse and another 5. I can't even. These 5s are everywhere. It's because you've had such a struggle, like a real struggle, manifesting in something that you wanted, because there was this energy of this financial drain. Something happened here. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. There it is. 10 of Wands reversed. And guess what? High Priestess knows it. You know you're about to see a change here. There's some energy here around this that says the Chariot's with it. You know already, or you will know. You have to tap into your intuition. Remember, this says higher power is your intuition, is your own spiritual resources. 10 of Wands, this is over. This cycle's going to be over. See how these people had to carry all this way? But there's that house right there. It's right there. They're almost done. You're at the very end of this thing, whatever all these 5s were. Oh my gosh, it's just such a hard place to, and I do feel like you were stuck in it. Devil is a challenge. This is a stuck energy. This is where I feel like I'm not manifesting in, but you actually are, even though you can't see it yet. I feel like this manifestation has been a major struggle, and probably you felt so emotional about this. Like, why? I'm working so hard to make this happen. Why isn't it happening? And Spirit's like, you need to get quiet and alone and away from everybody so you can tap into your intuition, because this is actually working, but you just don't know it. You're going to be standing at 9 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. It's the end of the heavy energy that you've been in. You really have felt like you can. Let's get the after tarot on it. What's next here, please, for Virgo? What's next? 10. I'm telling you, it's the end of the hard stuff from the past. You're finally able to leave the past in the past. 6 of Cups. You're finally at the Ace of Swords. Remember, this is after tarot. This is after your 10 of Wands. This is after your 9 of Swords and your 10 of Swords, which I thought you had, but maybe you don't. There's your Ace of Swords. So this person, when this cycle ends up with their new beginning, their Ace. Can I get one more card on this, please, as we leave this reading for Virgo? Coming in from being left out in the cold, and the Hierophant. This is divinely guided. I really do feel you're working with Spirit, God, Universe, and you are being helped, whether you realize it or not, because the High Priest is here. Tell me about the High Priest. And this is the 5 of Pentacles. Say goodbye to the 5 of Pentacles that we started out with twice, with Orphaned and the 5 of Pentacles. This 5 of Pentacles, she's not sitting out in the cold anymore. She's going inside where there's warmth and there's heat. Can I get one more on the Hierophant, please? This does feel like divine guidance, and look at that. Judgment in the Sun. I mean, you don't get any better than Judgment in the Sun. We're talking about the Hierophant here. I'm telling you, there's some kind of spiritual intervention here. That Queen of Cups was coming out as an angel to me. I don't think I've ever read that card like that, sitting right underneath of higher power. And now here comes Archangel Gabriel in Judgment with the Sun. And not only that, you're about to see what it all was for, which we saw in the very beginning when this Hangman came out of Hangman position and said, I'm enlightened, with Judgment here as well. You've had Archangel Gabriel show up twice. You have this beautiful angel who I felt was like Archangel Michael overseeing your reading. You have the Hangman in reverse. You have the High Priest. Feels like such a spiritual reading to me. I feel like you're, and the High Priestess and higher power. I mean, I could go on and on, but this reading says to me, expect to see what it all was for, because you've been creating with the universe. You have never been alone, even if you feel like you are. Virgo, down in the corner, my daughter has put a GoFundMe. It'll pop up any minute, and she's trying to help me. I've been sick for over a year. Also, my house was in a hurricane. It's a long story, but you'll hopefully go over and read my story on GoFundMe. And if you'd like to donate, it's totally up to you. I do appreciate everyone who has donated. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for everyone who has donated to this channel. Also, there's a PayPal link beneath this video in the description area. I try to include both in the comments if I remember to. Thank you to all of you who are donating by liking the videos, hyping the videos, sharing the videos. It really helps the channel so much, and I'm trying to rebuild, like I said, after being sick for over a year and going through a really hard year and a half with the hurricane and everything. I'm trying to rebuild the channel, and I appreciate all the help I can get. So thank you all in the many ways you're giving to my channel, and just for being here every day. Please do subscribe, click the bell, and click all so that you'll get the notifications when things come out on this channel every single day.